They say practice makes perfect, and apparently Donald Trump has gone for the gold, delivering more than 10,000 false or misleading claims in just 827 days on the job, according to the Washington Post's fact checker. While he started out with a paltry 5 or so a day during his first 100 days in office, he's now more than quadrupled his daily average, clocking in at roughly 23. And this past Saturday, he was apparently going for extra credit, delivering a total of 61 false claims at his campaign rally in Green Bay, Wisconsin. But there was one in particular that really stood out about late-term abortions.
The baby is born. The mother meets with the doctor. They take care of the baby. They wrap the baby beautifully. And then the doctor and the mother determine whether or not they will execute the baby. I don't think so.
A disgusting and completely false claim, prompted by a GOP-backed bill in Wisconsin that would send doctors and nurses to prison if they fail to give medical treatment to a child born alive after an attempted abortion. It's a bill the Democratic governor, Tony Evers, has promised to veto because, as he said in an interview last week, such protections already exist in the state, and he believes the bill was written, quote, to create division. And if it was, it's succeeding, thanks in large part to the president. But here are the actual facts. If common sense doesn't convince you, the medical oath to save lives should. No doctor is conspiring with parents to kill a baby that's been born, and sometimes late pregnancies do have to be terminated. But as the American College of Obstetricians and Gynecologists spokesman, Dr. Daniel Grossman, explained in the New York Times, this hardly ever happens. And when it does, it's typically because the fetus has a fatal condition or the life of the mother is at risk. Our own Boston Public Radio contributor, Art Kaplan, he's a bioethicist at NYU's Langone Medical Center, reiterated this to PolitiFact when he said he is unaware of examples of, quote, medically active killing. And while allowing to die does happen, it occurs, quote, very rarely, say a baby born with no lungs at 20 weeks. That is a baby born with no chance to live, Mr. President. A heartbreaking turn of events for expectant parents. And once doctors are sure there's no chance of survival, some parents choose to let their child die peacefully without medical intervention. An incredibly painful decision, but one that should be the parents, not some politician trying to score points. So let's hope Trump will get his facts straight on this one. The good news is he is capable of telling the truth eventually. You remember this?
The child, a beautiful child, went to have the vaccine and came back and a week later got a tremendous fever, got very, very sick, now is autistic.
Now, that was back in 2015, but then last week came this proclamation.
They have to get the shot. The vaccinations are so important. This is really going around now. They have to get their shot.
Now, it only took them until the country entered the worst measles outbreak in more than 2 decades to hop on over to the right side of history. Let's hope this time around it won't take 4 years for him to set the record straight. What do you think? Email us, tweet us, share your thoughts.